Tourism in Mizoram is seeing a steady rise, and the state government is now focusing on how to manage its growth responsibly. Tourism Minister Pula Nginglavamar recently chaired a meeting with officials from the Tourism Department and representatives of the Mizoram Synod. The discussion focused on the increasing number of visitors coming to the state and the need for proper coordination in receiving them. The minister said that while the growing number of tourists is a positive sign for the state's economy and visibility, it also calls for careful planning. More than 8 lakh tourists visited Mizoram last year, and the number is expected to increase further this year. He stressed that along with economic benefits, there could also be social challenges if visitors are not aware of local customs and values. He suggested that awareness and education are necessary so that tourists understand the importance of respecting religious places, social norms, and community life. The minister also noted that since many visitors come from different cultural and religious backgrounds, proper guidance on behavior inside and around church premises would be useful. Representatives of the Mizoram Synod welcomed the government's effort to promote tourism. They said that a clear plan is needed so that visitors can enjoy the beauty of Mizoram while also respecting its peaceful society. They highlighted that safety for women, disciplined traffic behavior, and strong community values are important features that make Mizoram special. Both the Tourism Department and the Synod agreed that the winter season and the festive period around Christmas attract many tourists. They discussed how this time can be used not only for celebrations but also to highlight Mizo culture and Christian values. The idea of distributing written guidelines for tourists was also discussed so that visitors can easily understand what is expected during their stay. Meanwhile, the Mizo Zirlai Poll or MZP also issued a statement regarding the rise in tourist arrivals. The organization said that visitors should respect local culture and lifestyle. It urged content creators not to produce videos or social media posts that could damage the image of the Mizo people, their religion, or their society. The MZP asked visitors to seek permission before taking photos or videos of private homes, churches, or individuals. They also cautioned against spreading incomplete or incorrect information about Mizo history. The organization reminded tourists that the community is protective of women and children and warned that any indecent behavior would not be tolerated. Moving to agriculture and livestock development, the government's animal insurance program was officially launched in Tampai by Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Minister Pusi Le Soivunga. Speaking at the Tampai District Veterinary Hospital, the minister urged livestock farmers to take animal insurance seriously as a way to protect their livelihoods. During the event, maize and soybean seeds were also distributed to farmers under the Banakay policy to support the production of animal feed. The minister said that the government is committed to uplifting farmers and improving the rural economy. He stated that Mizoram has the potential to become self-sufficient in meat production. According to him, the state can meet its own demand for chicken, beef, milk, and eggs if farmers adopt to the right mindset and work with dedication and honesty. The minister explained that although the central government has been implementing livestock insurance under the National Livestock Mission, it has been difficult to apply in Mizoram due to the challenges such as African swine fever. However, after discussions with central authorities, the state's share in the insurance premium has been reduced from 30% to 10%. He shared details of the premium structure. For cattle and mithun, the premium is Rs 2,979. Out of this, the state will pay Rs 331, while farmers will pay Rs 584. For pigs, the premium is Rs 140, with the government contributing Rs 165 and farmers paying Rs 292. For goats and sheep, the premium is Rs 348, with the government paying Rs 39 and farmers paying Rs 67. Farmers who are beneficiaries under the hand-holding policy will not have to pay any premium. The minister described this as a major benefit and encouraged farmers to make full use of the scheme. Under the hand-holding scheme, rupees 408.18 lakh has been allocated for the distribution of maize and soybean seeds. In the first phase, 464 farming families from 10 villages in Champhai, Khozol, and Saitwal districts will receive seeds. A total of 38.29 quintals of maize seeds and 16 quintals of soybean seeds will be distributed. Now to health news. World TB Day was observed across Mizoram along with the rest of the world. The day aims to raise awareness about tuberculosis and strengthen efforts to eliminate the disease. In Aizawl, a program was organized at the Taxation Auditorium in Meniko by the Aizawl District TB Center. NHM Mission Director Dr. Arlel Chuanoma attended the event as the chief guest and launched the 100 Days TB campaign as well as the TB Mukt Ward initiative. He said that this year's theme focuses on the power of collective action. He stressed that tuberculosis can be eliminated if health workers, community leaders, administrators, and the public work together. He also reminded people that in earlier times, TB was a feared and fatal disease. Today, with modern medicine and early detection, it is curable. However, many people still lose their lives due to TB, which is why the fight against the disease remains a priority. A message from the Health Minister, P. Lalrinpui, was also shared during the program. She expressed happiness that many villages in Mizoram have already been declared TB-free due to cooperation between government departments, churches, and local communities. She urged people who have symptoms of TB to get tested without delay. According to reports, more than 10 million people were affected by TB worldwide in 2024, with around 1.23 million deaths. In India, there were 199 cases per 1 lakh people in 2023 and 23 deaths per 1 lakh people. In Mizoram, more than 2,200 TB cases were detected last year and 145 people died due to the disease. On a positive note, over 78% of patients were successfully treated. Under the TB Mukt Bharat campaign, several villages in Mizoram are participating in the TB-free village competition. In 2025, 150 villages became eligible for TB-free status. Among them, 74 villages remained TB-free for 1 year, 58 villages for 2 years, and 18 villages for 3 consecutive years. Awards were also presented to organizations and individuals who supported TB patients through the Nikshay Mitra initiative. Next, media exchange and cultural interaction. A group of journalists from Punjab and Himachal Pradesh visited the Aizawl Press Club as part of press tour organized by the Press Information Bureau in Jalandhar. The 6 journalists arrived in Mizoram on Sunday and were led by PIB Media and Communication Officer Dr. Vikram Singh. During their visit to the press club, they were welcomed by Mizoram Journalists Association President Pusi Lalrambuatsaya and other members. The visiting journalists interacted with local media persons for more than an hour. They discussed important issues related to journalism, media development, and the social and cultural landscape of Mizoram. The delegation also visited the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, where they met Director P. K. Vanlilsangi and other officials. The journalists will continue touring different parts of the state before returning on the 28th of this month. The Governor of Mizoram attended a major event titled Tlangro, the Mizoram Silk Runway, held at Aizawl Club Park. The program was organized to promote silk production and showcase the skills of local designers and weavers. Speaking at the event, the governor said that Mizoram has great potential in the sericulture sector. The state produces 4 types of silk including mulberry, eri, muga, and oak tassar. He noted that the favorable climate makes Mizoram suitable for silkworm rearing. He said that as global demands for natural fiber increases, Mizoram's eri silk can find strong markets. Sericulture, he added, can support rural development, empower women, and contribute to sustainable growth. The governor stressed the need for better education, improved tools, modern technology, strong infrastructure, and better marketing strategies. He also called for more research and greater involvement of youth in the sector. He suggested that Mizoram could build a special brand around Muga silk and promote it through tourism and digital platforms. Collaboration between farmers, designers, researchers, and the government will be key to making sericulture a pillar for the state's economy. The event featured a fashion showcase of silk garments designed by local designers. Officials from the Sericulture Department and the Central Silk Board also addressed the gathering. World Water Day was observed in Mizoram to highlight the importance of water conservation. In Aizawl, a program was held at Dorpui Multipurpose Hall, jointly organized by Public Health Engineering Department and the Central YMA. Speakers stressed that although Mizoram receives heavy rainfall during the monsoon, water shortages are common during the other months due to drying water sources. They called for better water harvesting and careful use of available resources. Leaders also urged the public to protect rivers and natural water sources. They said that safeguarding water should be treated as the same seriousness as the fight against drugs. A collective pledge was taken at the event to protect the environment and ensure sustainable use of water. Finally, an important administrative update. The Aizawl District Magistrate has issued an order prohibiting the transportation and storage of areca nuts within the district without government authorization. The order states that smuggling or setting up storage facilities for areca nuts without permission is illegal. Authorities said the move is aimed at protecting citizens and preventing unlawful activities. Anyone found violating the order will face action under the Section 223 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. The order will remain in force for 2 months unless revised earlier. Those were the key stories from Mizoram. Thank you for watching.